Hello, hello. Oh my God, I got a pain in my arm. I'm doing laundry, then I'm gonna go upstairs. But just switching my laundry over. I can't freaking reach the bottom of my laundry thing. Hey, Ems, how you doing, girl? I'm thinking of you. Um, oh my God. All right, sorry, I'm just throwing in laundry. I do this every time I have to pack. I always like, oh shit, I forgot to wash something, and then I gotta do like 10 more loads of laundry than I actually need to do. It's like, oh my God. All right. All right, then. Anyway, all right, let's go. Laundry almost done. I need my warm, fuzzy leggings. My warm, fuzzy leggings. This is it. This is the last trip for a while. Well, not that long, but I think maybe for the month of March, I'll be not traveling. Hey, Nana. Hey, Anastasia. So yeah, that's that. All right. Laundry's ready to go. How is everybody? Rinny, hello. Um, Anastasia, my favorite Beaverhausen. Beaverhausen. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, this candle smells so good. Um, I just ordered some new scents actually. I got Black Sea, which I really don't know how to explain it because I'm not good at explaining scents. I couldn't get my regular cactus scent that I wanted for those little cactus candles that I was making. Thank you, Crystal member, for 16 months. Hi, hope all is well. I hope all is well with you too. So I ordered a different one, and I kind of like this one better. So I gotta test those, but that's not gonna happen until I get home. And then I don't know why I got this one called Coconut Soleil, 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 I think. I don't know why I even ordered this. It was a sample, free sample. I don't know why I picked that of all things. Um, so yeah, so that's that. Anyhow, I'm pretty much all packed up except I just gotta finish my laundry and put that in there. I like coconut too. This one doesn't smell. It doesn't smell exact. It's like weird. It doesn't smell exactly like coconut, but it smells good. It has like a I am so bad at describing scents. I don't know. I can't even tell you. Hey, hello, Rhonda. Hey, Zero Jules. How you doing? Um, Make sure on live chat I was on top. You know what's so weird? So I've noticed this. There's been times I've wanted to go back to my chat and like see something. And when I go back to my own chat, not other people's, but if I go back to my own chat, I can't switch it from live to top chat. Only on my own videos though. If I go to somebody else's video, I could totally see it, but not on mine. And the other weird thing is like if I try to play my video to go back to like, see the chat, because sometimes I miss things that you guys say in chat. So I go back, I'll like go back into the chat and like I can't play my video. It makes me add it to like a queue and then it'll go in. It's so fucking weird. I don't know what's going on with that. Hey Marcy, hey Mama Bear, Blank Slate. How is everybody? Coconut sense. Yes, remind me of vacation. Seriously. Just reminds me of the summer, just sitting on the beach and getting a tan. I like coconut too. They do too with coconut products. I don't like eating. I don't. It's so weird because I love the scent of coconut, but I can't stand like anything else related to coconuts. Like I don't like those things are horrible. I remember when we were in school, sometimes, when like the moms used to make cupcakes and send them to school for like your birthday, some of the moms would put those coconut flakes on the cupcakes. Ugh, I hate those things. I hate them. I'm like, way to ruin a perfectly good cupcake with those fucking coconut flakes. But like, I don't like coconut milk. I don't like coconut, like the fruit, the meat. I don't like the way it tastes. I just like the way it smells. Just hanging out. Yeah, I got like an hour. I have to play this little. I'll play it when I get upstairs. These clips that I took today of fucking Laura. Because, dude, just shut the fuck up already, Laura. Seriously. Shut up. I've never seen somebody just fucking minimize something the way that she does. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Over one person's sentence. Laura, the person who doesn't like watch people who she doesn't like, right? Supposedly. And she ignores everybody too who talks about her, by the way. um I guess Joneson, I guess she was watching Joneson, and Joneson mentioned, I don't even know if Joneson necessarily like mentioned her by name, but like mentioned what she did. Okay, and she still doesn't like get the fact that there's just going to be people that just are not going to be fucking happy with what you did and think it's horrible. And like either just accept that and move on, or try to do better, or fucking keep raging out and trying to minimize what you did by, doing what she does, which is like bringing up other people. Oh, this person's worse. This person's done worse, and da 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 da, or trying to say that my kid's not traumatized, as if she fucking knows, as if she's sitting in my house and has ever even fucking said a word to my kid. And like, first of all, I never claimed my kid was traumatized, but we'll get into that. I mean, I've never fucking said once that my kid was traumatized by anything, dude. I mean, was he fucking confused at the time? Yeah, he was 8 years old, dude, when this shit happened. So he was like, what the fuck is going on? Traumatized? Yeah, it's a little bit of a stretch. But like, it could, and this is what she doesn't understand, which is crazy because it allegedly happened to her, right? Only her kids are allowed to be traumatized, by the way. Her kids are the only fucking kids on the planet that matter. Only Laura's kids matter, Nobody else's kids matter. Only her kids, and her kids' feelings matter. My kid doesn't matter. His feelings don't matter. Okay? So she tries to minimize the whole fucking thing. Yeah, if she was smart, she would just stop talking. Yeah, she's not smart, though. That's the problem. Okay, she like proved that 10 times over today by just, dude, like, I cannot even believe, I'm trying to like, I really do. I try to like take my feelings towards her, which are not good ones, out of the situation sometimes. And I'm like listening, and I'm like, how is anybody fucking, seriously, like, I'm sorry. I hate to like group people together like this, but like, the people that sit in her chat, they have to be fucking stupid or something. Or just like, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with them. There has to be something mentally wrong with them that they're sitting there listening. Forget that shit, okay? Which is like crazy in and of itself, okay? But like sitting there listening to her cover this true crime case and act like she knows what the fuck she's actually talking about with the case. She's like, I don't know where she got this fact or lack thereof. Oh, sorry, I might be cutting out. I was just going in my car to see if I could find my cup. Um, I don't know where she pulled this fact out of the sky, but she's like, oh, people who do lie detector tests, she's like, they only ask 3 questions. And I'm like, what? Where the fuck did you get? Have you ever watched a lie detector test, Laura? Where the fuck did you get that they only ask 3 questions? I think they ask maybe 3 questions to get your baseline prior to conducting the actual fucking test. And maybe that's what she's thinking of. Like they'll ask you like 3 very basic questions to measure your baseline. Like, is your name Leanna? Okay. If I say no, obviously I'm lying, right? So they want you to intentionally lie on something that you know is a fact so that they can capture your baseline. But I've never heard of a lie detector test that's only 3 questions long. But she's like, somehow in Laura's brain, that's the industry standard. And I'm like, people are just sitting in her chat believing this shit, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't watching her chat, but I'm like, if somebody's arguing with her, you usually hear her screaming at them. So it's like, I'm like, I guess nobody's arguing with this, but I'm like, yeah, nobody, where the fuck did you get this from as a fact? And then she keeps saying that she's like, what if aliens took Sebastian? And I'm like, oh my God, dude, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? She's like, it's not foul play, right? No, I'm sorry. She said it is foul play. The police said that there's no foul play involved in the kid's disappearance. So Laura's like, of course there's foul play. He's missing. And I'm like, well, do you know what foul play means, Laura? If the kid walked out of the house on his own, okay, and then like, something happened to him from there. Let's just say he took his own life somehow, or he was abducted, maybe away from the house. So maybe he met up with somebody somewhere. They don't have any evidence that like somebody took him, foul play. That's what that means. There's no blood. There's no, DNA evidence. There's no signs, no break-in, no signs of a child being abducted out of the home by anybody else. So right now, there's no signs of foul play. That means that, there's like, what do you not get about that? She's like, what if aliens took them? I mean, she must have said that 100 times, and I'm like, 100 times, and I'm like, oh God, you're just dumb, dude. You are the dumbest fuck on the planet. She's still, wait, what? Laura is so dumb. She thinks that he's still in the house. What? Oh, hey, November. I was just going to text you yesterday. I started writing the text and then I felt really stupid what I was writing to you, but I'll text you after and you'll be like, Leanna, you're fucking crazy. But I'll text you later. But yeah, I'm like, wait. Let's just go back to this for a second. How could she think that he's in the home still? Where exactly would he be in the house? I mean, you don't think that house was searched up and down? It's very hard to hide a body in a house. I mean, oh my God. I mean, does she think he's alive or in the house, or he would smell by now? Well, I mean, you would think, right? If he was deceased and in the house, I mean, you would think so. It's like, Lord, just stop, dude. You're not good at this. You're not good at anything, but especially this. And making candles, but and websites. Her website's a fucking mess. She repolished the same fucking turd that she already polished about 100 times. It's the same fucking thing that she's done 1,000 times over. She took a bunch of fucking generic pictures of candles. All right, AI fucking slapped AI labels on them that are fucking have tons of fucking errors, and then, you know, called it a day. It's a mess. It's a mess. If you go look and you actually like try to shop and you go in there and, as a consumer, and try to like scroll through and pick options, it's all sorts of fucked up. All sorts of fucked up. You can't even like make heads or tails of what you're actually fucking buying. It's like, dude. And my favorite part, which I didn't even see this because I guess it's only on the desktop version, but this is my personal favorite part, is she showed it, on her live stream the other day. Ugh, it's like chef's kiss. She puts a fucking picture of like this AI sign that's horribly designed, but that's for another time. Right on like it's like a glasses store, like a sunglasses store, like a Lens Crafters. I don't know what the fuck it is. Okay, window that is like pointing to like the left, and it's like trying to make it appear as if like she has a candle studio around the corner. It's like, why would you take the picture of the sign that's pointing to the candle studio around the corner instead of just putting a picture of the candle studio on the webpage? Like, why wouldn't you just put the picture of the actual studio? No, she puts a picture of some like fake sign that she made. And I'm like, does she like really think in her head that she owns like this candle studio, like storefront? Like, it's like pointing her, like it's directing you to go like around the corner. She went as far as like making a sign to direct people around this imaginary corner to her imaginary fucking studio. And I'm like, wow, you are fucking delusional. You are fucking delusional. Absolutely delusional. She sounds ridiculous complaining about how long it took her to change her website. Nobody cares how much time it takes her. What's her point? Yeah, to get people to feel sorry for her. I don't get it. I don't know. She wants people to think that she put so much work. 250 hours. Like she clocked in. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, you spent 250 hours allegedly making more fake fucking AI candles and labels and bottles and all this other shit. Congratulations. On your own volition. She tried to say the other day, oh, every candle company changes their websites every 2 days, every other day. I'm like, no, they don't. I mean, they might update it when they have like another collection, so they'll add to it. But I have never seen any website, let alone, a candle company, where they literally like fucking scratch the whole entire website and then redo it. And by the way, she should be raking the fucking dough in, because if you look at any item on there, she has the fake counter on there and it says like 10 sold in the last 10 hours. And I'm like, dude, you should be rich at the end of this, according to the counters on your website. 10 sold, 5 sold, 6 sold, 7 sold in the last 10 hours. I mean, she should be I don't even know how she has time to sit online and do live streams about Sebastian Rogers when, she's sold that much inventory off from her place, Like, girl, why? Why is everything a lie? It's all a lie. It's like either just be what you are or don't, but like why the over embellishment of everything with the fake sign and the fake candle studio and the fake counter and the fake, low inventory thing. Just like why? Just why can't you just fucking be honest for like a microsecond of your life? I'm just curious. Just curious. Hey, Living Life, how are you? Ben. Hey, Miss Blue. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through. Now she's bottling lotion. No, 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 that's not lotion. Those are squeezable wax melts. And I'd love to see how she's going to make those happen because, first of all, if you know anything about packaging and bottling, like, I don't know how she's going to make a full color bottle like that, but good luck. I mean, that's why I'm saying I'd love to see a video where somebody like, does one of those like what I thought I ordered versus what I actually received kind of videos. Cause I'm like, I really would love to see how she's going to produce this bottle that it just doesn't even make sense. It's like a full color wrapped bottle that's like a squeeze tube and like she can't even get a label on a fucking round piece of glass straight and she's gonna put a label on a squeeze tube. Okay. Like I don't know, that looks like a hand lotion bottle to me and apparently to everybody else too. Squeezable wax melts, the dumbest invention on the fucking planet. Okay, sorry, it is. Why would you need such a thing? Just fucking hot. Like, are wax melts like an inconvenience? Was there like a need for this where people are like, oh my god, it's so hard to break this little wax cube off and throw it in a thing. Ah, I wish there was an easier way, like were people complaining about regular wax melts that we needed this? Like, I don't know, just because people are doing it, it doesn't mean there's an invention. And I mean, that doesn't mean that there's a need for it. If you are on the Amazon Vine program, then okay, like I am, you'll see that there's like so many products that you're like, why the fuck does this exist? Why? Why? Like, why? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, there's some weird shit on there, dude. Weird shit. In fact, I wish I screenshot it all because I think it would be great to do a fucking whole entire video of just like weird products that you find on Amazon. I should probably start doing that. You know what? I think I'm going to start doing that. I know I screenshot a few of them because I send them to my husband. They're like really funny, but like I really should start doing that because there is some weird shit on there. Like, just weird. I don't, it might like, showing some of it might actually get me kicked off of YouTube forever. Kind of weird. But like, that's how I feel, Crazy Gemini. I feel like it's like, it sounds messy. Like, I don't want to have to wrestle. Think about when like your hand lotion gets to like the end or like toothpaste, how much of a pain in the ass it is to get like the remainder of the product out of like the tube. Like, why? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no need for it because it's not really, I don't know. From what I understand in any marketing classes like I took in college, it's like if you're inventing a product, there needs to be like a need for it, like it has to be, especially nowadays, like it has to be either like improving upon something that already exists or there has to be some other type of need for it. Like, I just personally don't see the need for that because I'm like, I don't know, wax melts are pretty fucking convenient already and work pretty fucking good. I wonder how many candles her supporters have to buy to keep her company afloat. I wonder the same thing. Well, if you go on her website, her current website right now, I mean, she's like, selling these things like hotcakes, according to her fake counter. I mean, why do you even need that there? Also, my favorite fucking parody channel, number one fan, she made a video the other day, and I'll be fair, I'll stick up for Laura on this one. Okay, she made a video the other day saying that you can't delete items from the cart from Laura's website, but let me just explain how that works because I went on my own website just to see because I'm pretty sure Laura uses Shopify and so do I. When you go on Shopify, it gives you like a basic template. That's how you like, that's how you put your stuff on. It's just so easy. You could do it on your phone. You don't even need to sit down at a computer. Like you could literally build your entire website off an app on your phone. So it gives you a template, which just gives you basic layout. Like mine is like the most basic of basic bitch layouts that you can get, because I don't really know much about coding. If you want, which she does, I guess, because she adds in obviously things that weren't in the original template, like a fake counter. That's not there. She has to add that in. But like, you know, the shopping cart and all that other shit's like basically set up. I'm sure there's coding that you could get. There's like little apps you could download to add. Like I need to find one that estimates shipping for people, because I know me personally, I like to know shipping estimates before I, you know, buy something, but I just haven't gotten around to like doing it. But anyway, so when you add something to the cart, it gives you like a small summary of what's in your cart, and you can't delete it. You have to press view cart. And like, that's how it is on mine. You have to press view cart. And then once you go into view cart, that's where you can make changes. Like if you want to, you know, change the quantity of something, maybe by 2 instead of 1, or delete something. So like that quick view that you're getting just when you add something to the cart, I think that's what she was showing in her video the other day. And to be fair, I don't think that Laura would make her website where you can't, you know, because I don't think you have any control over that. That's like a Shopify thing that's already set in their template. So what I think when I looked, I went to go look at her website because I was like, there's no way there's like not a thing on there. She has, for some reason, and again, she might have customized it this way, but she has like all the payment options like Sezzle and PayPal, and then you have Apple Pay, and then whatever else, you know, credit card or whatever. She has that all listed underneath in her like shopping cart summary for some reason. I don't know why it's there, but it's there. I guess maybe there's like a quick checkout option or something. And then I can't scroll to it on my phone, but the view cart is like buried under all of that shit. And I can't get to it on my phone. I don't know. You might have to go on like a computer to be able to scroll down, but for some reason it won't let me like scroll down. I zoomed out and I saw that the view cart option was there, but you can't click on it because like as soon as you let go of the page, it fucking zooms back in and it won't let you scroll down to it. And I don't know why it does that. It just might be a glitch in the template or something. But I'm sure there's a way to delete stuff from the cart once you get to the next option, which is view cart, because like that's how mine works. You have to go to view cart and then you could delete options. I'm pretty sure that's how it works on most websites. I know some might have like you know, the option to like add or delete from the quick view, but I think when you go to the full cart view, that's where, you know, you're able to kind of edit things, to be fair, you know. I mean, I'm not saying what's her name, number one fan is wrong for that. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying, I think you know, she probably, just like I couldn't scroll down to see the view card option because it's just not there. I mean, it's there, you just can't click on it. Quick checkout so you don't change your mind. Yeah. Wonder how Melanie G is. Melanie, I feel like she emailed me. All right, I'm trying to get on my laptop here. I mean, not my laptop, my desktop, because I just want to play these clips for you guys, because I just cannot believe the way she fucking minimizes shit, dude. I mean, it's like, dude, if she would have just like talked shit, fine. But like, come on, Laura, what you did was really fucked up, you know? And all she does is just make herself look worse, which is great for me, you know, but not so great for her. When she tries to like address it, it's like, just stop addressing it, dude. You're not helping yourself, but at the same time, keep addressing it. So you're saying that people don't get carjacked on Laura's? Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, technically they do if they're shopping on their phone and their phone is like mine and it won't let you scroll into the cart. Like it won't let you scroll down to the view cart part. So like, yeah, then there's no way, because I tried doing a checkout, right? And I tried to press checkout, but then it just brings you to like the checkout part and it doesn't give you an option to delete it because you have to go into view cart. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I couldn't get into her view cart thing. So yeah, technically, yeah, you are getting cart jacked if you're shopping, but like you don't know what you're buying on there anyway. Because when you go to certain items, she shows like 4 different options. Like she'll show the candle in like 4 different vessels. I guess it's supposed to be the same candle, even though the vessels are all completely different, right? Like it's not like she's showing one vessel in 4 colors. She's showing 4 completely different vessels, right? So then sometimes they have like different color labels. Like it just doesn't make sense. So when you go to order it, some of them have an option for like 2 of the colors, right? Like amber or clear. But then some of them don't have like the, it's so hard to explain without showing you, but some of them have like a black, right? They'll show a black, a clear, and a fucking white one. But there's no option to pick which color vessel you want, right? So it's like, okay, which one do you get then? Then there's other cases where she has the option to pick the color of the vessel, but when you go to pick it, you can't see some of the options. They're just not on there. Or like sometimes she'll have like 2 black ones that have 2 different color labels and then like a clear vessel. But the option's like black and white. But it's like, well, which black one are you getting? Are you getting the one with the purple label or the fucking white label? Like, which one is it? It's a fucking mess. So like pretty much anything you order on her website, it's just like a big old guessing game of what you're actually gonna fucking receive. Like, you know, there's no fucking rhyme or reason. It's like you might receive this one with a brown label or a fucking pink label. You know, we don't know. Whatever she feels like doing that day, I guess. It just doesn't. It's very disorganized. It looks neater, but it's still very disorganized as far as the shopping experience part of it goes. Hold on a second. How come my live stream is not showing up? Like a box of Cracker Jack. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. You don't know what the little prize is going to be. Could be a fucking brown label. Could be a pink label. I'm like, what the fuck? Because it's all AI and she's not taking pictures of her actual fucking products. I mean, some of them might be like the wax melts or something, but like the candles I could tell are all like the same candle, just replicated over and over and over again. And then, you know, with a photoshopped label on it, which I've seen people doing because I, you know, belong to all these groups. And like, dude, it's crazy. I mean, it kind of sucks for, you know, graphic designers, like, you know, because their AI is taking the job away in a sense. There's always going to be some need for like something that I just don't think computers will be capable of doing. But you could literally, somebody posted this in one of my groups the other day, like they had a whole fucking like thing made where they had their business card and a logo and all this shit. It was all AI, you know, every part of it was AI. And I was like, oh my God, like that's kind of scary that you could fucking do that because, you know, that used to be my job. Like that used to be people's jobs to do design that shit. Now people could go online and be like, oh, I want a, you know, cottage with a horse and a little pathway, you know, drawn like this. And it, boom, there it is, you know, and it might not be exactly what you want, but it's like a good starting place. But you could literally like make an entire AI fucking product, which is what Laura does. I mean, she can't deny it. She's like, oh, I had to write all this stuff. Dude, you have the AI description thing saved on your window in your fucking, like we could see it on your screen, dude. Whenever you screen share, you didn't write any of that shit. You plug in a few words and then it fucking does the rest for you. Like, who are you kidding? All right, hold on. I'm gonna add myself to this. Now I gotta play this off my phone because I'm not gonna play her whole live stream. But give me a second here. Which all right. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna play these off my phone just to make it easier because I don't want to listen to her whole live stream and I don't have time anyway because I gotta finish packing. But I had like an hour to spare while I'm waiting for my laundry to finish. All right, you ready? It's like, oh my God. All right. It's infuriating. If you're me, it's infuriating. I don't know how you guys feel, but it is kind of infuriating to hear her just minimize this shit. Okay. So again, let me set the stage. What? Hold on a second. Let me just make sure that's the first one. Okay. Let me set the stage here. Okay. She was listening to Jonesin. You know, the person who doesn't listen to people that she doesn't like was listening to somebody that she doesn't like, right? And you know, one little sentence, she ignores everybody, right? She ignores everything. But this one little sentence triggered this. You ready? What's up, Hondos? All right. All right.
So I was listening to her live while I was doing my Phoenix, cleaning Phoenix's room today. So I was like, oh, Jones went live. So I figured I'd listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, she's on the high horse soapbox that, oh, she's too good for this community and blah, 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 blah. And it makes
And blah, 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 blah.
her sick and okay, whatever. But that wasn't even my issue. Then she says, I don't know, mind you, I wasn't watching chat, so I don't know what was said in chat. But she made the comment of, and as ridiculous as this RICO lawsuit is, it's not half as bad as, calling CPS and traumatizing a child. Hey, Amber. Okay, let's clear something up. Her child was not traumatized from an adult speaking to him for 5 minutes. Okay, that first of all.
Okay, let's just stop right the fuck there. First of all, I never said my kid was traumatized, okay? But any rational person knows that if you're questioned, putting themselves, which Laura, we know you lack empathy, but putting yourselves in the shoes of an 8-year-old child, okay, and having this stranger come into your home and fucking question you about things that aren't even happening, that your parents are doing to you, has to be somewhat traumatizing, okay? Or like fuck you up a little bit. I mean, if Laura's kids, okay, if you guys remember, she cried about it for years. My daughter can't open the door. She can't open the doors anymore. She won't answer them. But, an 8-year-old, her kid was like 16 at the time, okay? And let me just remind you that the nature of what was said was equally as disgusting as what was said in her fucking call. Equally as disgusting. Which is mind-blowing when you think about it, because Laura had it done to her, okay? She went through it, she experienced it, she watched her own kids crying, and she exploited the fuck out of them, right? Okay? Exploited the fuck out of them. Maybe that's why they're traumatized, Laura. Maybe because their mom fucking exploited the shit out of them. Maybe that's why they're traumatized. Okay? Maybe it's not from the actual call, but it's from the fact that their mom recorded them, threw a fucking camera in their face while they're fucking crying, okay? And then blasted it out on the fucking internet for everybody to see. She doesn't know how my kid felt. And second of all, I don't know where she got 5 minutes. In what fucking world does any investigation take 5 minutes? 5 minutes, Laura? Really? You really think that they only were here for 5 minutes and just talked to my son? 5 minutes, done. That's it. We're done. Try more like a fucking couple of hours, because I had to sit down with the lady for an hour. Then a guy came back to my house, okay, and sat down with my husband for like an hour, and then had to sit with my kid for like another hour. By himself. He had to be isolated from us, okay? And you're gonna sit there and fucking minimize this shit, you fuckbag. Oh, she's so fucking infuriating. Sorry. I shouldn't let her even get me this mad, but it's infuriating because she fucking cried and whined about how her teenage fucking kids were so traumatized they couldn't even open doors. And now, my kid's not traumatized. Oh, she's not traumatized. Fucking 5 minutes. But again, Laura doesn't own what she actually said in this call and how fucking disgusting it was. But let's go on. Fucking asshole that she is.
She shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Sorry. Here we go with more fucking gaslighting here.
Second of all, if her child was so traumatized, why didn't she shut the fuck up? Because I know.
Okay. Again, I never said my kid was traumatized. Never said that.
Child was traumatized. I certainly wouldn't talk about the person that openly admitted to calling and traumatizing my child. So that.
Okay, let's stop again there. Openly admitted. First of all, Laura, let's just go back in time. We'll do a little diddle-oo, okay? Laura, when this happened to her, okay, she accused every fucking person on YouTube of being her fucking caller. Let's just be honest. Wendy was her caller. Mandolin was her caller. Every fucking person that said anything about her became her caller. Every fucking single person she accused of being her caller. It was literally everybody. If you even fucking questioned her, you became the fucking caller. And then she sat there talking shit about all these people. Every single one of them. Wendy, Mandolin, okay, and all these other fucking people. But now she's going to sit here and lie and be like, oh, I wouldn't be talking about the person. Oh, really, Laura? Do you think that fucking reverse psychology is going to fucking work on me? But here's the thing. I haven't been live and I haven't been talking about her. But she does this all the time. She does it all the fucking time. So now you just invited my ass to talk about you, thin-skinned horse face bitch. Oh, that's fucking great.
Second of all. Third of all. Having an adult speak to your kid for 5 minutes is not traumatizing. Like I said.
Okay, then why are your kids traumatized? Why are your kids traumatized? I never claimed that my son was traumatized, dude, ever.
Child out of all 5 of them was the one that was brutal. like absolutely brutal.
She
That if
just,
not for COVID,
hold on.
my
Let me
kid could've been
rewind
taken.
that. Hold on. Let me go back on that.
Third of all, having an adult speak to your kid for 5 minutes is not traumatizing. Like I said, the only call that traumatized my child out of all 5 of them was the one.
Having an adult speak to your kid for 5 minutes is not traumatizing, okay? So my kid's not traumatized, even though, again, I'll remind you that what she said in the call that she made that she still hasn't owned, even though she says she openly owned it. Let's go back to that for a second. You didn't openly own shit, Laura. You lied about it for fucking 3 years, okay? And then when you got busted out, okay, that's what happened. You didn't openly own it. You got busted the fuck out because you're an asshole, and you piss every single person that you come in contact with off to the point where they feel like they have to expose what a piece of shit you are, okay? That's what happened. You didn't openly own this shit. You didn't openly own dick, okay? Fucking liar. You lied for 3 years. She's like, oh, I openly owned it. Really? When did that happen? But anyway, okay. I distinctly remember her daughter being excited about getting money because of this, supposed CBS. I only know this because she recorded her CBS visit and played it on a fucking internet. Yep, that's exactly what she did. But anyway, what she said, which she still hasn't owned in the call, was equally as disgusting as what was said in her disgusting call. So, but her kid's allowed to be traumatized. Her teenage children who, were questioned for 5 minutes, they're allowed to be traumatized, okay? But my kid isn't. My 8-year-old wasn't. Even though I never fucking claimed he was traumatized. Confused? Yeah. Fucking like, does he still once in a blue moon bring it up and say like, what the fuck was that all about? Like, cause he still doesn't understand? Yeah, but traumatized is a little bit of a stretch. No, he could have potentially have been traumatized. Thank God the people there weren't stupid enough to believe your fucking disgusting lies. Okay, so he could have been traumatized for life. Thank God he isn't. Okay, but I never claimed he was. I never claimed my kid's traumatized. You're the one who claims your kids are traumatized, not me.
That was brutal, like absolutely brutal. That if not for COVID, my kid could have been taken away. Saved what?
Laura, if not for the fact that it was very blatantly obvious that you were lied, my kid could have gotten taken away. It's like, there's no difference there. But I didn't do that to you. That's the difference. I didn't fucking do that to you. So why did you do that to my kid? It's like, wow, dude, wow. She is fucking amazing.
To get retested and everything else done. So yeah, there's a big difference.
So this is all part of how like narcissists minimize everything. It's like, she has to minimize. It's only 5 minutes. Okay. My kid's not, there's no way my kid's traumatized. Okay. This is all her minimization. And we're going to read about that in a second, but.
And finally, Johnson, you made a comment and said how you go to the So I was like, oh, Johnson.
Oh, sorry. All right. Here's the next one.
You made a comment and said how you go to the LOL community because, we're just so horrible and grandma.
For fuck's sakes, Laura, it's LOL.
Why don't you ask Savage about her past? You
don't have to spell LOL out. We all know what LOL is. It's not LOL, dude. It's not fucking LOL. It's LOL. Cow. Oh my God. The LOL cow.
Why don't you ask Tina D about her past? Why don't you ask these creators that you just so love?
Okay, so here we go. This is another thing that narcissists will do. And it's really funny because like later in her stream, she reads this thing about, people being deceptive. Okay. And it's like she's explaining herself because like this is exactly what she was reading is exactly what she's doing here, where she just starts making all these like vague statements like she does all the time. Like, oh, all these people go real life. It's like, Who, Laura? Name these people. You're naming people right now, but like, first of all, who the fuck is Tina D? And she was never part of this community. Then she goes on to name Savage. I still, even though we all know Savage, I still don't consider her part of like the community that Laura is referring to because like she really never used to talk about anybody in this community. She's always been kind of like separate, but like somebody who would maybe come in and visit every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? But like, when did Savage call CPS on anybody? Because I don't remember that ever fucking happening. I don't remember her ever calling and lying about somebody's husband, but, shit.
To get away from how many CPS calls they've made in the past, Jonesin, because it's been many. There's been much real life shit. That's what people did years ago, okay?
Okay. Who? Again, people. These vague statements, people did years ago. Which people, Laura, exactly? Because none of the people that you named did that. I know of one person who called CPS, okay? And that person was FOD. And Everybody was outraged about it. But let me just say, and I never agreed with it. I always made it clear that I didn't agree with the call that she made. But she didn't call up and lie about somebody. She called because of something that she observed happening on the live stream that happened. Okay, she watched this thing happen. Do I think that it was worth a CPS call? No, I don't. Was it inappropriate what was said on the stream? Yes, absolutely. But she didn't call and lie, and she openly admitted it. She never hid the fact that she did it. So that's one person that I remember. The second person you could say is Dumpy Dump, but she didn't actually call CPS. She was talking to some like detective or something, and then they got CPS involved later on. Okay? And again, people disagreed with that, myself included. So what fucking part of who else are you talking about? Like, this was never an accepted thing to do. But either way, even if other people did it, it doesn't change what you did. You know what I'm saying? That's all part of her trying to minimize this. Is like, well, everybody else did things, this was the thing. It's like, well, okay, Laura, well, everybody else shoots heroin up, so we might as well just shoot heroin, right? Because there's other people doing it. So heroin's not bad anymore. It's not bad if I become a heroin addict because, other people are too. It's like, what kind of fucking thought process is that?
Really, that's what they did years ago.
No, again, no, it's not.
Just because somebody only found out about mine doesn't mean that nobody else was doing it. Everybody called CPS back then. So
she's making it like all the cool kids were calling CPS back then. It's like, no. First of all, no. Nobody was doing that, Laura. People might have been doing it to you, and I don't know who the fuck did it to you, but they're an asshole too. Whoever the fuck did it to you, okay? Fuck that person as well. Or people. Or if it's you, then really fuck you. But I'm just saying, whoever the fuck did it to you, fuck that asshole. But this wasn't like a thing that was like, oh, everybody else is doing it. We might as well do it, guys. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
If you want to get on your fucking high horse, then you might want to not sound really ignorant and stupid. Because everyone that was around then knows who these people are and what these people have done and the real life shit that they stand for. I mean, hell, why don't you go do some research on Savage's best...
Oh my God, dude. Again, why are we using Savage as an example? Why?
Friend, be our guest. Why don't you look into the real life shit that he's
done? She brings this Isaac guy up all the fucking time, okay? I never watched that guy. He was not part of this fucking community. So why are you even bringing that guy up? I don't even understand. Why are you bringing this guy up? And didn't he have it done to him? As far as I know, I don't know of him ever doing it to anybody else, but okay.
Before you go support them, because this community is just so bad and a CPS call is just so traumatized. Stop. You sound ignorant. And for anyone that's been around and knows the shit that they'll...
No, Lori, you sound ignorant trying to minimize what you did. That's what sounds ignorant.
Well, community has done and what they stand for and how there's no moral compass on what any of them have done in the past. And I'm not afraid to say that.
No moral compass of anything they've done in the past. Laura, you don't even own a moral compass, okay? You don't even know what a fucking moral compass is.
That's a fact. And they'll be the first to admit it to you. And then I'll tell you, yeah, it was years ago and blah, blah, blah. I did some fucked up shit.
No, I don't know of any of those people calling up and telling a disgusting lie about somebody's family just because their feelings were hurt on the internet. Oh, no.
Like we've all said. So for you to sit there in the same fucking live and talk about how a CPS call is so bad, and then 20 minutes before that, you say how you go to the LOL community for escape.
The LOL community. It's LOL. And I cannot believe some of the people that are fucking back in her chat, these flip-flopping fucking idiots. I'm sorry, I hate to call people out, but like, fuck you. Don't come in my chat anymore.
That's literally like Love TLC saying that she's a high-class person.
It's literally like you saying you're a high-class person.
It's really what it comes down to. I mean, that was kind of a bad analogy, but you get my point.
All right, so this is another clip.
Before you step on that high horse, please know your facts. You come across so fucking ignorant so much. And that's one of the major things you come across ignorant about. MM's child was not...
You come across so ignorant so much. Yeah, you don't sound ignorant, right?
Fucking traumatized. And how do I know? Because I know.
And how do I know? Because I know. Lauren knows because she knows, guys, so that makes it true. Now, again, I never claimed he was traumatized. Like, I don't even know where she's getting this from or if Jones had said that, but, like, I think Joneson was probably saying it like you could traumatize a child, you know, and not saying that she doesn't know me or my kid or know that whether my kid's traumatized or not. And I've never said he was fucking traumatized. I never claimed that he was traumatized. Was it, you know, again, confusing? Yeah, I'm sure it's something that, you know, in his little mind, 8-year-old mind at the time, he's like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, why are these people here asking me weird questions about my parents? Like, I mean, what kid wouldn't be fucking a little fucked up from having to go through that? I mean, she's like, oh, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's only a big deal when it's Laura's kids. Then it's a big deal.
Why'd she continue to talk about me for 3 fucking years if her child was so traumatized?
Oh my God.
Fucking break. Right.
Why did I continue to talk about you for 3 years? Because what am I supposed to do? Let your bullying silence tactics shut me up? Okay. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I really hope to be as perfect as everybody else. Jones in, Deeds, whoever. I really hope to be as perfect as you one day.
Does anybody like, oh, okay, so if you call Laura out on her shitty behavior, it means you think you're perfect. You know, I'm perfect, guys. Nobody ever fucking said that they were perfect. I never heard anybody say that they were perfect on here. I mean, I don't watch Jones in, but I'm pretty fucking sure that, you know, I forgot what I was going to say because I was reading somebody's comment. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure she hasn't claimed that she was perfect. I've never claimed that. I was the furthest thing from perfect, to be quite honest from you. Okay. But I can say that I've never done anything like that Laura's done. I've never fucking, you know, gotten so angry and upset with somebody online that I decided to call their fucking, you know, the authorities up and lie about them, lie about their fucking family members who aren't even on this platform. I would never do that. So, I mean, so I could say that. That doesn't mean I'm perfect. That just means I don't do the same types of shitty things, you know, when my feelings are hurt. I try to deal with it in another way, which is, you know, all right, yeah, I might talk some shit, but that's too far. Way too far.
I'm gonna throw up.
What the fuck was that? Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna throw up.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
This is somebody who just does not fucking handle rejection well at all.
Exactly. Quit bringing up people because there's no escalation happening here like there is elsewhere. Amen. It's when I heard that, it just fucking twisted me. It absolutely twisted me because I'm like, what?
From what it sounds like, Joneson didn't even say her name. Okay, she just like mentioned, you know, calling CPS is like worse than whatever. And I mean, like, shut up, Laura. Just shut the fuck up already. Own what you did and shut the fuck up.
The fuck? No, filing fake lawsuits, I think is a little worse in today's day and age. Because what I did didn't fucking affect.
Filing fake lawsuits is worse this day and age. So you're telling me that somebody filing a fake lawsuit is worse than traumatizing or potentially traumatizing a kid and getting him taken out of his home for no reason. Okay. Wow, dude. Wow. Thank you, Andy Cruz, for the 99-cent super sticker. I think I got a super chat.
I didn't rob my subs.
Whoop, whoop. You didn't rob your subs. You rob your subs every time you send them one of those fucking janky candles. Let's just be honest.
All these RICO suits, lawsuits, these people are fucking robbing their subs.
She's so jealous.
Leave it where the subs will never donate to fucking anybody after they see how hard they've been burned. I really hope to be as perfect.
She's sick. She's sick.
My personality, though, I'm not really one.
Oh, this was really funny. This was so funny. Hold on. I just took this little clip because I thought it was so fucking funny. Okay? Listen to what she says here. Seriously, this is fucking great. Like, this is so classic. Like, wow. Lack of self-awareness Laura right here. Ready? Hold on.
My personality, though, I'm not really one to buy into, oh, they made me do it. No, you could have logged off. I know you hate her, Frenchie.
Bro, what?
Though, I'm not really one to buy into, oh, they made me do it. No, you could have logged off.
That's exactly your personality, Laura. That's exactly your personality. Is that, like, people push you to do everything. She's telling other people, no, you could have logged off. Wow. You could have logged off, Laura. You could have stopped just fucking listening to me. Oh my God, bro. I mean, like, this is reality right here. This exists. This person exists. All right, ready? This is really funny. It has nothing to do with anything, but...
And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but he didn't just poof disappear into thin air.
This is her talking about Sebastian Rogers, okay? Thank you, Beefers. Thank you. gifted 10 memberships. Holy shit. Thank you. That was nice of you. Thank you. You don't have to do that, girl. Thank you. Hey. Oh, did you get your candles yet? I didn't even ask you. I was just thinking about that. All right.
And there's nothing that anybody's going to tell me differently. Even if UFOs came and took him, where the fuck are the UFOs? There's no UFOs anywhere. There was...
What? Even if the UFOs took him, like she's talking about this UFO thing the whole time, okay? But like as if it's like a real possibility, you know? And she's like, where are the UFOs? Like, I don't see any UFOs anywhere. And people are taking this seriously. Who the fuck watches this and takes her seriously for true crime? She wonders why her fucking true crime isn't taken off. And it's because you say shit like that. Where's the UFOs? Like, I just don't see them anywhere. But wait, it gets better.
Oh, nothing. So where did he go? He didn't just go poof. She would have been tracked by phone or camera unless the police are dumb.
I can't.
What do you mean, though? Hey, Peggy. Oh, that's it. I mentioned aliens. Peggy's like, hell yeah.
Oh, wait.
The British took him. Meghan Markle took him.
Wait. I gotta go back. I talked over it. Hold on. She says, hold on. Fuck, I just lost it. Dude, I hate the way they change this thing on the iPhone when you're trying to like scroll. Oh, it's so annoying. They change like the way you view pictures. I hate it. I hate the new way.
The British took him. Meghan Markle took him.
She goes, the British took him. I don't know if you guys could hear it that good. She says, the British took him. Meghan Markle took him. I'm like, except that Meghan Markle isn't British, Laura. She's from Los Angeles. She was bragging at the end of the stream about how she didn't fuck any words up, which I'm like, oh my God, dude. Yeah. This is real life. No, she's not living in the fucking real world, Ellen. Not with the rest of us. Laura is in her own fucking dimension, okay? She's not even, like, in the universe. She's in her own completely separate fucking dimension, okay? Okay. Oh, she's obsessed with the royal family, Peggy. But she's like, the British took the Meghan Markle. I'm like, Meghan Markle's not even British, but okay. Oh, my God, Laura, you are a fucking idiot. Go to space camp. Maybe you could be a space cadet. That's a good idea. I just had to play that. I couldn't like bear to fucking listen to her fucking live stream again. But I just like, Laura, shut the fuck up, dude. All you do is minimize. Oh, and that's what I wanted to read. Because this is exactly what she does. This is exactly what the fuck she does when she is called out for this. Okay. Which she should have expected to happen when she did it. Okay. Like, she's always like, oh, I can't take it back. No, you can't. But you also can't get mad when people bring it up, Laura, and throw it in your face, because you should have known that that was one of the consequences. You're lucky. I mean, really, I don't even say this, but like, she's lucky I didn't like go through and press charges on her, because honestly, it's not even fucking worth my time doing that. Because like, really, what is she gonna get? A little slap on the wrist, you know, and be inconvenienced, and then Laura will be the victim again. You know, she'll come up and she'll be the victim and be like, oh my God, Meghan wants to press charges on me, you know, I'm a victim. She's a huge victim all the time. Laura's a victim in everything. Okay, Laura robs a bank and then she's the victim somehow when she gets caught. That's Laura. Okay, but she's lucky I didn't fucking do it, because it probably nothing really would have happened. She probably would have like maybe at the most got a little fine that she would have had to pay. It's not like she's gonna go to jail or anything like that. So like, what, she would have had to pay a couple $100 fine. She's already a fucking broke ass bitch, okay, who can't afford to fucking pay her bills and has to put her fucking little janky candles on sale every fucking, you know, week to just scrape together enough fucking couch change to you know, fucking pay her fucking already stipend fucking rent. But you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck her, man. Fuck you. I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm just fucking, she's sickening. She's a fucking piece of shit. All right. I forgot where I was fucking going with that. But she's lucky I didn't do that to her. You know what I'm saying? And then to sit here and just like minimize what you did and act like it's no big fucking deal. Like, it makes me want to, but it's like, you know what? She's not even fucking worth my time, honestly. Like, it's not, if the punishment was more severe, what would happen to her, you know, I would totally fucking do it. But if she's just going to get some stupid fucking fine, I'm not going to put myself and my family through fucking having to go through that shit for her. She's a fucking loser. You know what I'm saying? Like, her punishment is just just being her and being the fucking loser that she is. And by the way, whoever the fuck is letting her babysit their 8-year-old autistic child, you need to get your fucking head examined, because I wouldn't leave an 8-year-old fucking goldfish with her ass. Okay? Because she loves to traumatize 8-year-olds. That's her fucking thing. So I would never leave a fucking kid in her fucking care ever, 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 ever. I can't find this fucking thing I was looking at before. Hold on a second. Laura and her minimization bullshit. She just fucking minimizes every fucking thing, dude. It's sickening. Hold on. I'm trying to see. I had it open on my, or I thought I had it open on my phone, but I guess I don't. Sorry, I hate to even like give her. Oh, you know what? It was probably open in this window, and that's why. All right, ready? Tell me this doesn't sound like her. When a narcissist minimizes, they deliberately downplay the seriousness or impact of their own actions. That's exactly what she just fucking did right there. You know, oh, he wasn't traumatized. I never said he was. But if you don't think that, you know, my kid was affected in any way, shape, or form by that, you're fucking crazy. Okay. Did I ever say he's traumatized? No. I think that's a little bit of a stretch. Okay. But he potentially could have been very traumatized. Okay, but she doesn't realize the seriousness or the impact, okay, of what could have happened had her lies been believed, okay? Yeah, babysitting an 8-year-old after pulling that on an 8-year-old. Yeah, isn't that sick? I mean, the person should know what kind of fucking person they have watching their fucking, you know, their child with special needs. Like, it's so funny too, because she's always like, oh, don't refer to people as autistic. Don't refer to people autistic. And then she's like, I'm babysitting an 8-year-old autistic boy. I'm like, okay, why'd you even have to tell us that he was autistic? Just say I'm babysitting an 8-year-old. But I'm like, yeah, what are you, 16, Laura? Is that your job? The Babysitters Club? Are we starting the new Babysitters Club? Anyway, all right. So they deliberately downplay the seriousness or impact of their own actions, often to avoid taking responsibility or appearing at fault, making the victim feel like their concerns are insignificant and invalidating their feelings. That's exactly what she does. Essentially, they try to make the issue seem much smaller than it actually is, which is exactly what she does. So it says, key points about minimizing: denial and deflection. Narcissists may deny wrongdoing altogether or shift blame to others, dismissing the victim's perspective, which is, you know, she denied it for 3 years. I mean, okay, wow, she admitted it now, but only because she had no other choice, right? But it's still like she still makes it not her fault. You know, it's like, oh, well, these people did, you know, other things that are worse. So, you know, it's not as bad. Excuses and rationalization. They might create elaborate excuses to justify their behavior, making it seem like a minor issue. It's exactly what she does. They might use phrases like, it's not a big deal. You're overreacting, or you're being too sensitive to brush off concerns. It's exactly what she's doing, right? That's exactly what she just did to Jones, what Joneson said. Being dismissive. Oh, you're on your high horse, you know? You're crazy. You sound ignorant. It's exactly what she just did. Fucking unbelievable. Yeah, so just thought that was interesting to share. But it's like, Laura, I promise that every time she fucking brings it up and says this shit, I will fucking react to it, because it's fucking bullshit. And she's a fucking narcissist, dude. I'm sorry, she is. Don't let false CPS reporters babysit your kids. Yeah, no, I wouldn't let fucking, I wouldn't let her watch my fucking goldfish with fucking, I don't even believe that she's babysitting a kid, but who knows? Somebody's got to be real hard up and desperate for fucking, you know, childcare, like you're saying, Ellen. Because, yeah, there's no way I would fucking leave anything with her, let alone a fucking kid, a child. Hold on a second. I'm going to try to get back on my phone here, because I got to end this in a few minutes. But I just figured I would hop on and say hi to you guys and, you know, tell Laura to go fuck herself again. I'm just so sick of her fucking, like, just shut up about it, Laura. Shut up. She wants to move on, right? She's like, oh, I moved on from this. But then she doesn't. She doesn't move on from it. She keeps it going. Every fucking time she opens her mouth about it and then sorry. I removed the wrong Liana. She continues to minimize it and, you know, make herself look like a fucking idiot, which good for you, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She continues to minimize things. Oh, I gotta show you guys what I did in my bathroom. Hold on. I copied the hotel that I stayed at, and I put a little glass shelf, but I'm trying to decide what I want. And then I put one of these, you guys, like I've always wanted one of these. So I put one of these accordion mirrors because some idiot, whoever designed my bathroom, okay, when we, what do you call it? This shelf was really cheap too, and it's really nice. It was like $39 on Amazon. But I felt like I just wanted to get some of the stuff off the, countertop or whatever. Hold on. All right, let me turn this off. But I went to, when we were at the hotel that we just stayed at, they had the same thing. They had like a glass shelf with a little accordion mirror, only there's like fucking lit up. But I was like, I really like the way this like looks. Like it looks cute. So whoever designed my bathroom mirror, I probably told you guys the story before, but I don't know if you could tell from here. Hold on a second. Like you see where I am and you see where the mirror the mirror is. It's like, dude, what's going on here? Why is it so high up? Like they must have been a giant. We didn't put that in. That, the previous homeowner did that. And so like when I stand in front of it, I can see my chin and I can see my head, but that's it. I can't see like the rest of my body. Like I can't see below my chin. So it's like my son, if he goes in the bathroom and does his hair, which he's like really into right now, is his hair, he's like hairstyling over here. I mean, look, I got him his own little baby blow dryer. Look how cute this thing is. It's so tiny. He's got his blow dryer. He's got his not your mother's sea salt spray. He's all about that life right now. But like anyway, he can't see himself in the mirror. Poor kid. We have another mirror in there, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. So I don't know if I told you guys this, but years ago I painted the tiles in here. So we just couldn't afford like a full bathroom renovation, but I was like, they were pink. They were these ugly pink, like early 90s looking tiles. So I bought this like epoxy kit and I painted the tiles white. And it, honestly, I'm shocked like how well it's held up, because I think I did that in like 2020, I want to say, or 19, somewhere around there. And it's been like almost 5 years. There's a couple of little spots in the shower that are kind of like chipping, but you can fix them, but overall it's held up really well. But I didn't do, so my tub, whoever designed this bathroom just did a really fucking bad job. I think it was like a DIY job by the previous homeowner. So the tub has like the tub skirt on it where it's like a jacuzzi tub, but then it has like a little bit of a tile, and I didn't paint the tile at the time because I was like, oh, maybe we'll do something else or put different tile up. So I was just looking online to see like ideas of what you could do. This one lady did this really cool thing, but I don't know if I want to do that. She took like vinyl tile and just like glued it over her existing tile, and it looks like wood. But I was like, I don't know. I know everybody's like, the wood trend is really big right now, with like the paneling and the planking and the shiplap and all that. But I feel like that's going to like die down soon and start looking very dated. So I kind of want to do something that's like more, classic looking. So I seen where people basically just kind of frame it out with wood and make it look like, I don't know, almost like two squares, like what do they call that molding? When people like, you go in rich people's houses and they have that like chair molding or what do they call that shit? I can't remember the name. Like that molding that goes like halfway up the wall, and then they'll have like boxes sometimes that are kind of like indented a little bit. Something like that. Kind of looks like a cabinet. Yeah, like crown molding, but not at the top. You know what I'm saying? Like it goes like halfway across the wall. So I might do that. So there'll be, if I do it, because I'm gonna do it myself. I did that whole bathroom myself. Like I painted the cabinet, I did everything. Although my husband hung the shelf for me the other day because he's like, I don't need a million holes in the wall. I hung the mirror up and he hung the shelf up. But if I do it, I'll do like a DIY video of me doing it. Chair guard. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. It's like crown molding, but I don't remember the fucking full name of it. So I'm going to try doing that. It's just like I was trying to price out like things because obviously eventually I would love to like totally renovate the bathroom, but it's going to cost like my mom did her bathroom, and she did a full tear down of her bathroom back. It was like 2013, I think. It cost her over $10,000 to do her bathroom, and she didn't pay for like any of the fixtures in the bathroom because she worked for a plumbing supply company. So she got like the sink. She got, well, I shouldn't say she didn't pay. She probably paid very, very, very low price for the fixtures. And she did a great job. I mean, it came out so good. I like used to just sit when she passed away. I remember just going to her house and sitting in the bathroom and just like, just wanting to cry because she was like so stressed out about this project. It was like the first big renovation project she did after my dad passed away. So she was like really stressed out, like trying to make decisions, which it is really hard, you know, because you're making a decision that's going to be permanent for, you know, how many years. So she was like stressing out, and I looked around. I was like, she did so. It's like she really did. She picked out like such good stuff, and I feel like even though she did it so long ago, you could go in her bathroom now and it would still look good. Like it would still look like modern. Like she did a good, not modern. She did like a good job just picking out classic pieces that aren't going to look dated, which is like what I try to do. Oh my God. Hold on a second. Rhonda, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. I missed it. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So yeah. I mean, so $10,000 though, without paying for, you know, most of the fixtures, she got like dirt cheap, and they were like high-end fixtures, like nice shit. Just like when I did my kitchen, she got me this Frankie, I think it's called, faucet, which is like a really expensive faucet. I think that's a brand. I don't know, maybe it's not, maybe I'm thinking of something else. But and she got it for me for free because they were taking it out of the showroom or whatever. So like I didn't pay for my faucet, which was really nice for my kitchen. But I mean, it's not probably what I would have picked out, but I was like, shit, it's free. But anyway, you know, $10,000 I just don't have to spare right now on a fucking bathroom renovation. So, but one day. But for now, I kind of like put a little band-aid on the boo-boo. You know, I started the renovation myself years ago, and then, you know, we're just busy all the time, but we're starting to wind down with our what do you call it? You know, traveling. So I'm trying to, you know, finish off some of the projects that we've been, well, also my husband's been home for a couple of weeks, so it's been nice. He might be home for a couple more weeks, so maybe, I don't know for sure, but you know, so it's kind of nice having him around because you know, it's easier to get things done when it's both of us doing it. I put him to work this week. He did my shelf and he hung up my lighting fixture in my bedroom. So I changed out my lighting fixture. I had like a chandelier, and I just felt like it was starting to look dated a little bit. It's still nice. Like I still love the chandelier. My mom bought it for me she found it at a yard sale actually. And he spray painted it, and it was really nice. Like I loved it. I loved the light that it gave off, but it was a pain in the ass because like sometimes it hung really low, and like so sometimes I'd be like changing my shirt or something and I'd hit it into it by accident and I'd knock the fucking crystals off, you know. So I was like, I really just want something that's like flush mounted to the ceiling. So because of that Amazon Vine program that I'm part of, I found this like cool I guess I can show you guys. It's like it looks like wicker basically, kind of. I'm kind of going for, my room's a fucking mess, but I'm going for the oh my God, you guys aren't even gonna be able to see it. Never mind. Oh, I guess you could kind of see it. It's like a tropical kind of vibe. It's kind of hard to see, but I like it. It's more flush mount to the ceiling. So if you've watched any of my old videos where I'm sitting in my room at my makeup table, you'll see this chandelier. But I didn't pay for it, so I was like, all right. But that thing's been sitting around for like 2 months. So I was like, put my lighting fixture up. Like, I have you home. I need you to do things. So yeah, I'm going for the tropical vibe. That's the only room in my house, my bedroom, that I still fucking love the paint color. I hate my kitchen. I hate my downstairs. I'm so done with that color. That was the first room we painted when we moved in. And I'm trying to pick a color for my kitchen right now. And I just don't know what to do. I don't know if I should go for like I kind of, when we were in this hotel, I don't know, I just loved the bathroom in this hotel that we were in. I don't know why. It must have been like newly renovated. They had this really cool gray, kind of like travertine tile on the floor that was in like a, what do they call that pattern? Not houndstooth. Oh my God, why can't I think of the name? It's like a zigzag. I forget what they call the pattern. And then the countertop was like white. They had the mirror, the little glass shelf. The mirror was so cool because it lit up. So I wish I had that. But then they had the shower was awesome. But the color even of the walls, I was like, I thought it was white when I first went in there. And then I started looking at it next to like the white door. And I'm like, oh, that's actually not white. It's like a almost white. And I'm like, that would be nice in my kitchen. Like I like the way it looks against the white. It's like a very, very faint beige, but I don't know if it'll go in my kitchen. I know most people don't like color. I used to love it, but like now I feel like I kind of like the more like neutral vibe. When I first moved in my house, I feel like it was the thing at the time. You're talking 2009, like color was really in. People were painting colors, and I still love the color. My room, I'll never get sick of that color. It's my favorite color. It's like a teal kind of greenish. I don't know. And I feel like it's always in style. Like every time I look in like, Pinterest things or, whatever, I change like the decorations around it, but the color, I still love it. Um, every other room though, I'm sick of it. Especially my hallway. It's fucking like blue. I'm like, we need to paint this. I mean, it's just, I'm done looking at the fucking blue hallway. I don't even know what I was thinking. I painted that while I was pregnant. I must have been like my pregnancy hormones. I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? But like, I love the white, but I feel like my house with my freaking, the dog and my son and, the white would get so dirty and then it would drive me crazy. I'd be like fucking, oh no, fuck red walls. I did my bathroom downstairs red and I regretted it almost instantly. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I was like, I hate this. It's infuriating. And it makes the bathroom look so dark. I just wanted something in there because when we first moved in, my downstairs bathroom was Yankees. It was literally, it had pinstripe wallpaper and then a wallpaper border of the Yankees logo. And I'm a huge Yankee fan, but like not in the fucking bathroom. But yeah, red walls, I feel like just like, I don't know, it's it's just not for me. I don't like red period, like for anything. I don't like it in clothing. I like it as an accent color. Like outside, I have a lot of red accents with my house because my house is white and gray. And I like the red. It used to be white and dark green. And believe it or not, I had like red pots and the accent because red and green are opposites on the wheel. It was a nice like accent color even with the green, but now it's still out there. I mean, I have a lot of red accents outside and I like it for that purpose, but I don't like red when there's too much of it. You know what I'm saying? Like little pops of it are cool, but when you have just red, like a whole entire house that's red, I'm really into the outside. Ugh, I see people doing it. I'm so jealous. You know that like I don't know what the hell you even call it. It's like a weird, it's not siding. It's like vertical. It's like that barn dominium look. It almost looks like industrial. And I see a lot of people doing that on the outside of their houses with like the wood, like the bare wood. Oh, it's so pretty. Green is such a refreshing color. I don't know. Green makes me happy. I just love greens. Any blue green is my color. Like that's like I never get sick except for my kitchen. I don't know why. I like the color of my kitchen. Like I like the color. I just don't like it in my kitchen. But I love blue and green. My room though is my favorite because it's a more green blue and I just love it. I don't know what it is. It just makes me so happy every time I go in there. I just like it's like my sanctuary. I just love it because there's so many like I like it and I with like yellow accents and gold accents against like the bluish green color. It just pops and it looks so pretty. I like the industrial look CK. That's what I kind of did in my bathroom. My lighting fixtures like basically like pipes. And then I actually went to the store and I bought pipe like actual, like, not copper pipe, whatever it is, metal pipe. And I made a towel bar from that. And that's where I hang like my hand towel. I love the industrial look. I've done shiplap ceilings in our house. I love the shiplap. Like my friend, she has a lot of it in her house. Her and her husband did it. It's so cool. She has like this awesome fireplace, and her husband did the shiplap like across the fireplace, and then it's like red brick, so it looks really cool with the white shiplap and the red brick. And then she did like two on either side of the fireplace. She did these two like wall sconces that look like they kind of look like something you would have outside at like a barn or something. And then in the middle, she got this. It's really cool. It's made out of foam, but it looks like a big, thick piece of like wood. And she put that as the shelf. And I'm like, oh, I love that. It looks so cool. I just like when I was doing my wall in here, my brick wall, I was going to do shiplap at first. Well, first we were just going to sheetrock. And the only reason we did that was because I had an air conditioner in that wall. And when I put the central air in, the air conditioner had to come out. And so we had to redo the wall. And then that wall was always like an accent wall. So I was thinking of doing the shiplap, but it didn't really go with like my furniture that I had at the time, my couches that are now destroyed. So we went to Lowe's and they had this stuff called Airstone. And it's like a tile, basically. It's not like real brick, They're like maybe like an inch or two thick, and it's made for indoor. Like people do their if you go on the website, I think they still have it. I don't know if Lowe's still carries it, but I've seen it like online. It's like this lightweight, it's a fake stone. It's not real. It's made out of like some very lightweight, I don't know, cement or something, right? And it's really cool. But anyway, I've seen people like you could use it outdoors too, but it's made, for indoor or outdoor. Like people put it around their fireplace, or I've seen people do their like kitchen island, they'll wrap it around the kitchen island or something. So it's really cool. But I was even worried about doing that because I'm like, that's gonna look dated eventually, but it ain't going nowhere. That thing's there to stay. So it is what it is. I mean, I still like it, so I still love the wall. I still sometimes think though I should hang something on the wall, but I don't know. I hang a wreath there during Christmas, but I still love it. I still think it's like just a really cool, like unique accent to like the room. When you first walk in my house, it's just like, it's so different. You don't really see that in many people's houses. If you look at their website, it's called Airstone. They have like, some people have, maybe they'll just do like a little corner, like wall or something in it. And it just looks really cool. And me and my husband did it. We put it up ourselves. It's the most expensive wall in my house, that's for sure. Besides my glitter wall in my office, my glitter wall. I will never buy. Really, I have my whole. Well, no, my end tables in my living room are from Ashley, and I have to say, I bought this. I guess you'll call it a credenza. I'm not really sure what it is. It's like one of those. It's got a cabinet, shelves. I think it's really made for like a TV. You put a TV on it or something, but I don't have a TV up in this room. Well, anyway, I bought that from Ashley, and I was kind of disappointed at the quality. I never even liked it. I don't even know why I bought this thing. I just wanted something there, and I wanted something white, and I let him talk me into getting something not white, and I hate it. I just hate the thing. In fact, if I painted it white, I might like it more. But anyway, I just feel like it's so dark. It just looks like this big mass of darkness. But I like light. Like I like a lot of light and color and happiness. But anyway, the my end tables and my coffee table that I got from there are like, I love them. I absolutely love them still. But I wasn't very happy about that piece of furniture. Wasn't the best. My couches are from Bob's Furniture, and they held up great until I got Ovi. So they need to go. He like destroyed them. They're completely fucking destroyed. I wish I could do carpentry work. I love watching YouTube channels. You can do it though, girl. It's so easy. it's like, you know what? We get in our own heads and think, oh my God, we can't do these things. But if you, I was like scared to use the chop saw. And then one day I was just like, my husband wasn't home. I'm like, I'm not fucking waiting for him to cut this piece of wood for me. I'm just going to fucking watch a video online and do it myself. And you know what? It was so easy. It's like not that scary. Anybody can do it. You just got to like push yourself to do it. Because it is scary at first, but when you finally push yourself to do it, you're like, oh, why was I so scared? That's why my next attempt is doing the tub skirt. I'm going to try to do it myself. So I also have to do door molding. I'm going to try doing that because my husband, uh, we had to put a new bedroom door in. So I still haven't done the molding. We're never home. So it's like the door, you could still do the door frame. It's been like that for a little bit, but we'll get to it. Anything with a bleed. It's not that scary. In fact, my brother-in-law gifted me his routers, all of his router bits, and his table saw. That's like that one I'm a little scared of. That's the one that's like the flat table with the blade sticking out and you like push the wood through it. Like the chop saw is different because it's kind of hard to like hurt yourself on that. It has a guard on it. So you're just like putting a piece of wood in there and just real quick go down. It takes like 2 seconds. But the fucking table saw, the one where you like rip like a long piece of wood through it, that and the blade sticking up and there's really nothing protecting it, that thing kind of scares me. Like I would need to like have my husband standing here when I used it the first time. I've done molding before. I've cut like quarters, mitered quarters. I just what do you call it? The door molding, they come already pre-cut. You could buy it at Lowe's, pre-cut and primed. I mean, it's not that expensive, so I might just do that. And I have the air nailer, to put the nails in, and then I bought my husband a couple of years back for like, I don't know, his birthday or something, one of those little air compressors. I mean, we have a giant air compressor in my garage, but I bought him the little portable one. Look at the fucking size of this thing. It's like, why do we need this? Look at this thing. This is a huge air compressor. When this thing goes on, it's so loud. We used to have a sandblaster in here too, but we got rid of it because he used to like refinish little motorcycle parts and shit. But this thing's great though. I mean, like if I ever need air in my tire, you just use this thing. It's so loud though when it goes on. PTSD for when I was middle school. We had to take wood shop and I cut myself. Oh my God. You know what I really want? I want a bandsaw and a scroll saw. I've been like looking at them. This way I can make signs because I fucking love making signs. And that's like, and a laser cutter. I want a laser cutter really, but I would love a scroll saw or bandsaw so I could cut out like shapes and letters. And I mean, I have a jigsaw, but that's kind of hard to like do. If you're doing like fine cuts with that, it's kind of hard. The jigsaw is kind of scary too, though. I don't like those table saws. I get someone else to use that. Yeah, they're a little scary. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little scared. It comes with like a thing that you can push the wood through, so you don't have to put your hand near it. But I've seen videos recently where like it hits like a certain knot in the wood, and the wood goes fucking flying off, and that's what scares me. It's not so much the bleed because I feel like you could avoid touching that. It's like something getting caught in it and then flying into you. That scares me. Like, I don't know. I forget the video I was watching, but the guy was cutting it. I don't know if he was cutting it in the wrong direction, meaning like against the grain or something of the wood. And it like caused the blade to kind of get stuck and like pieces of wood were fucking flying up. Or if it got caught on like a knot, I forget what it was. But I was like, oh my God, that looks so fucking scary. Like the chop saw is fine because you're just 2 seconds. And it's even that I get a little scared, but I'm like, I'll sit there and hand saw things sometimes because I'm like, I'm a little scared to use these things. I forget what it was that I was doing, but I was like, I fucking hand sawed it. My husband's like, what are you doing? Why are you hand sawing this? I'm like, I'm scared to use the thing. But I finally got over the fear of using the chop saw, the one that just goes down real quick. But I mean, it is intimidating, I will say. Probably a knot. Yeah. Well, my brother-in-law gave me this really cool router table where you could take like a long piece of wood and then it like finishes the edge. So you could like push a huge piece of wood through it and it'll give it like this little bit of a rounded edge or a beveled edge, or like basically like how they do crown molding, you know. But I haven't really tried it yet. I haven't had any wood projects, but I might be trying it when I do my bathtub, because I want to frame it out, and then, you know, I want to bevel the corner of like the top piece. It's kind of hard to explain, but if I do it, I'll show you guys the video. And I'm gonna regrout the tiles in there because some of the grout like chipped out. So I have to actually, like, that's gonna be like my project next week. Is gonna be, I'm gonna get in there and try to saw all the grout out. Thank God the bathroom is small, and then I could regrout it. It has like this ugly brown, like not brown, like tan. It's like white travertine tile, which I hate, but it is what it is. I can't really afford a new tile right now. It's not bad. The tile's not like horrible. Like I don't hate it. I just like don't love it. It's not something I would pick out, but like it's doable. It's white and it's pretty plain, but I hate the way they did it though. They did it like in a diagonal pattern, in a diamond pattern. So I'm not crazy about that, but um they have like these really big gaps between the tiles, and the grout is like starting to like come apart. So some of the tiles actually cracked because whoever did it did a hack job. But anyway, I want to saw the grout out and put like white grout in there, which probably isn't the best idea for a bathroom, but I don't know. I don't know what else you would put between white tiles. I don't like the darker. It's like a tan color and it just doesn't look good. It's like a, I don't, yeah, like a pinkish tan. And I'm like, ugh, I just don't like it. So I don't know. Maybe whatever color. It looks brown to me, but you tried regrouting once. I've used to do grout when I did mosaic, so I'm kind of like familiar with it. It's a pain in the ass, but I think I could do it. I have faith in myself. It always looks dirty. Well, that's the problem. That's what I'm worried about, putting white in there. But I'm like, I hate the tan. It's so ugly. I don't know if like gray would look good, maybe like a light gray. Maybe. I don't know. I'm like, ugh. I just feel like I'm like, why'd they leave such big space? Like that's not the thing anymore. When you go and you look at like tile nowadays, it's very like there's almost no grout lines in between tiles anymore. Like right now, that's the style. You know, you probably 10 years from now, grout lines will be back. Big grout lines, you know. Hey Alicia, green and yellow go together good. Green and yellow. I don't know. I'll see. You hate travertine only. I don't hate it. It's just like not what I would pick. You know what I'm saying? I have it downstairs and I have it in my upstairs bathroom. And it's not terrible, but anywho. All right, I'm gonna end this. It was lovely talking to you guys. I gotta go finish packing my stuff. But I will see you guys probably next week sometimes because I'm out of here. So have a good night, everybody. All right. Bye.